Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. I'm here coming to you guys to do a review on a very interesting looking mascara that I picked up about 2 weeks ago. It's the new L'Oreal Unlimited mascara, and yeah, it just looked kind of interesting. I've never seen anything like it really, well, at least the applicator. So looked interesting, thought I'd pick it up. L'Oreal has a pretty good reputation with me when it comes to mascaras. They're usually pretty good. Not my favorite. I really like Maybelline mascaras, so those are my usual drugstore go-to. But I thought I'd give it a try, and I've been using it for the past few days, so I've kind of made up my opinion on it, but I thought, you know, I could come on here and kind of share my opinion with you guys, and you guys can choose whether to give it a try or not. So I'm gonna wear it for the whole day. Right now it is almost 1 o'clock, so I'm getting a late start on my day. But we're gonna take it out to do some errands. I'm gonna go to the gym and show you guys how it holds up at the gym. So I'm gonna bring you guys in a little bit closer and show you the application. Alright guys, so first thing I noticed when I opened it, I actually at first didn't pay attention to the packaging, but it tells you right here that it's the little, I don't know what you would call it. This part is bendable, so I'm like, oh, that's kind of interesting. I already knew from when I first noticed that this was bending that it really wasn't gonna, it's not a big deal to me. I don't really know why it's there, but I mean, whatever. So, yeah, it does that. I guess it's, you know, so you can kind of get up in the inner corners a little bit better. And it's not really an issue with me, so it's just kind of like, I could take it or leave it. So let's go ahead and do a coat. And I didn't curl my lashes, that way you guys can kind of see what it can do on its own. Let's go ahead and bend it. Yeah, it really doesn't do much of anything. The formula is a little bit, I would say it's kind of a wet formula. Not too thick, not too thin, kind of right in the middle, but it's kind of wet. And what I have noticed, because I've been wearing it for the past couple of days just to kind of form an educated opinion, is that you don't want to really wait too long in between coats, because then it starts getting spidery looking. So I just kind of go ahead and put on all of my coats pretty much all at once. I just kind of maybe let it dry like a few seconds. Maybe like no more than 10. And then just kind of start going back in there, because I have kind of waited and done this eye and then gone back to do this eye, and I noticed that it gets spidery looking real quick. And even on the packaging, it kind of looks spidery. I don't think it was the best picture to put on there, because like the model wearing the mascara looks like she's got spidery lashes. Not the most attractive looking photo, but you know, I'm no expert on marketing. So see right there, they're kind of clumping up a little bit. It's not a huge issue for me. I personally like them to be a little bit on the clumpier side, but this one is almost to the point where it's a little too clumpy. So hopefully you guys can kind of see. just, I don't know if this is doing anything. So those were about maybe like 3 full coats. Okay, let's go ahead and do the other eye. So I can see that it really doesn't do much for curling, which, like, I think I've said in some of my other mascara videos, it's not like a huge issue for me. If I really want curly lashes, I'll, you know, use an eyelash curler. What I really like is for them to look longer and thicker, which, you know, for the most part this does. Okay, so I would consider this 1 full coat. I feel like I've coated pretty much all my lashes. Okay, and I'm going in for coat number 2. I tried not waiting too long because this one turned out a little clumpy. Nothing too terrible, but just a tad bit clumpy. Okay. So this is pretty much what a full second coat looks like, to me at least. I know everybody's definition of a second coat and all that can kind of be different depending on the individual's preference, but to me this is a second coat. So gonna go ahead and do maybe 1 more kind of light coat. And you guys, I like to pile on my mascara. I hardly ever wear false lashes, so I pile it on quite a bit. Okay. So there we have it. Those were about 3 coats on each eye. And like I said, I think that it does a pretty good job at lengthening. They look pretty thick, slightly clumpy, but I'm kind of sort of into that. I've done like 4 coats and that's when it starts looking a little spidery. This one looks a tad bit spider. I think I went a little ham on that one. But yeah, right now, when I first tried it, it was kind of weird because it felt heavy on my eyes, and I've never had a mascara feel heavy. It was kind of a weird feeling, but after a while I think that my eyes just kind of adjusted to it. But the formula is, I mean, even now, like kind of like when I really focus on it, the formula does feel a little bit heavy. It's not a lightweight mascara. I don't think they intended it to be that, so I'm not gonna bash them for that. But yeah, it's definitely a thicker formula. Like I said, doesn't really do much for the curling, but it does a nice job at lengthening. Gets them really nice and black. And yeah, I have noticed that it takes maybe like a minute or 2 to fully set and dry. Right now, if I touch my lashes, like, I don't know if you guys can see that. Can you see that? It's still pretty wet. I mean, yeah, I also put like 3 coats on. But yeah, so it's gonna take some time. I would say try not to put your setting spray like right away. Maybe let it kind of sit there for about 2 minutes at least to kind of dry, and then you can go ahead and put on your setting spray, because right now if I were to do it, I can already tell like it would just be a disaster. So yeah, I'll see you guys throughout the day. Bye. Hey guys, I'm doing my check-in right now. It is 4:18. I just finished my workout and it wasn't all that great of a workout, so I'm kind of disappointed in that. but hair is holding up pretty well. I see maybe like one teeny little flake in each side of the eye. But overall, it's holding up really, really well. I'm probably gonna go home, maybe walk the dogs, and yeah, it's holding up pretty well. I like it. Guys, it's the end of the day. It is 8:20 right now. I'm gonna start getting ready to go to bed, take off my makeup. But yeah, so my final check-in. I don't know if you guys can see. There's no smudging, but it did flake. But besides that, I really, really like this mascara. I think it's one of the better L'Oreal mascaras that's come out in quite a while. I know everybody was going crazy over the Lash Paradise. I thought it was decent. I really like this one a lot better, like by quite a bit. So it gets my stamp of approval. I really enjoy it. I've been enjoying wearing it for the past couple of days, even though it kind of flakes, which is kind of a bummer, but I don't think it's that big of a deal, especially since I've been wearing it since probably like 1 o'clock? I think that's when I put it on. I've been wearing it since 1 o'clock. It's 8 o'clock right now, so it lasted really well. The flaking's never really a big deal for me. Smudging is though. So if you're in the hunt for a new mascara, I would definitely say to give the L'Oreal Unlimited Mascara a try. Alright guys, thanks for watching. Don't forget to give this video a like. Don't forget to subscribe, and I'll see you guys later.